Florida's energy companies empower the state and are a critical part of what makes Florida energized and growing. The Center for Energy Workforce Development, or CEWD, was formed in early 2006 to find solutions to solve the need for more workers to join the energy field. But CEWD was formed on a national level, recognizing that solutions would not be a one-size-fits-all strategy. Andra Cornelius from Workforce Florida and Jennifer Grove from Gulf Power called upon energy workforce development professionals in Florida to form the Florida Energy Workforce Consortium, or FEWC.
Just 12 years ago, Florida state was hit by 8 major hurricanes, some of them crisscrossing our state more than one time. Who were the first responders that helped our companies and our families get back into power so that we could get back to some normalcy in our lives? Were the line technicians from the energy sector. Never before, until these hurricanes, had we considered the skilled talent needs of this important critical infrastructure sector. We are so proud that we have had some small measure of a role in helping to stand up the country's first consortium focused on the workforce needs of this sector, the Florida Energy Workforce Consortium. That was formed in 2006, and since that time we've been looking at critical pathways not only for line technicians, the most visible occupation in the sector, but also for plant managers, engineering technicians, the plumbers, pipe fitters that keep the power plant up and running. We're so proud at CareerSource Florida that we've played a small role in this important event and connecting our energy sector businesses to the skilled talent needs.
In the early 2000s, here at Gulf Power Company, we were thinking about how are we going to develop this long-term talent pipeline to replace our aging baby boomer workforce. We thought if we were struggling with this question, many other electric utilities may be as well. I first met CareerSource Florida, then Workforce Florida, in 2006. They are a state workforce investment board. They have relationships with workforce boards throughout the state of Florida, and I knew they'd be the great partner to work with to pull together initially electric utilities from throughout the state, ultimately other utilities as well as contractors to come together to answer this question on how could we build a long-term energy talent pipeline in Florida. Coming together with our state and regional workforce partners, as well as the state Florida Department of Education and our local education partners, we became then the first state energy workforce consortium in the country. We were developing a national organization at the same time, but because we know that so much education policy really is driven at the state level, we thought it would be a perfect way to really harness the power of partnership in Florida to develop Florida's energy workforce for the future.
They began by identifying problems, the retiring workforce, creating a diverse workforce, and forming a plan to educate students and adults about energy careers. The attendees left with a goal. What do we do so that we're pulling from a talent pool instead of competing for a talent puddle? The momentum continued. As the first state consortium under the auspices of CEWD, in 2007, Florida hosted the inaugural Southeast Regional Summit meeting at Jacksonville Electric Authority, or JEA, where leaders from neighboring states can meet to share ideas. In 2008, FEWC launched the Career Academies program based on the Gulf Power model. Jennifer Grove explains.
At Gulf Power, we also knew that it was important to reach students when they were young, when they were making critical decisions in middle school and high school about their education and ultimately career future. So we developed our first ever in the state of Florida, and we believe nationally, 4-year energy career academy called the Gulf Power Academy. We were fortunate in Pensacola, Florida, where our headquarters is, to have West Florida High School of Advanced Technology open in 2001. This was a high school that offered all academic classes, bands, clubs, everything, sports, that a traditional high school offers, but it also offers career academies to every student. So we opened the Gulf Power Academy in the fall of 2001 when West Florida High School of Advanced Technology opened. It was an amazing opportunity for us to raise awareness about the great careers in the energy industry, start introducing students to the academic knowledge that they needed to be successful, as well as the technical skills, and to introduce them to the culture and the people of the Gulf Power Company.
In 2009, FEWC member Carol Higley from JEA introduced the consortium to Skills USA. FEWC is proud of its continuous involvement as a sponsor and participant since this time. Current Career Awareness Chair John Havlick talks more about Skills USA.
Since 2009, the Florida Energy Workforce Consortium has been a proud sponsor and supporter of Skills USA Florida. Skills USA is the largest career and technical student organization in the nation, and as such provides opportunities for students to hone their professional, leadership, and technical skills with the support of their instructors and student advisors. Please join us as we congratulate the hundreds of students across Florida who will participate in Skills USA events this year. We look forward to them joining our workforce.
2009 was also the year that the 17th Career Cluster was developed and approved by the Florida Department of Education. Florida owns the distinction of having the first energy cluster in the nation.
FUD was started in 2006. One of the things that we found through the years, a couple of years into that, was how much we could accomplish as a group of utilities working together instead of just one utility trying to accomplish something. In 2008, we started to look into beginning an academy that was modeled after the Gulf Power Academy that they have in Pensacola. And we found that as we got into what we should teach in the academy, that we had to piece together things from the manufacturing cluster, the construction system, engineering, and there wasn't really any place that housed a good curriculum for the energy industry. And finding that that industry was an infrastructure industry that was going to stay here, and then we needed to make sure we had a sustainable workforce, we thought it was as important as any other industry. We needed our own cluster, the Department of Education. So we worked with the Department of Education and were able to add the energy cluster to the other 16 existing industry career clusters. So Florida became the first state to accomplish that, and we never could have done that as individual utilities, but through the FEWC and all of our utilities coming together to indicate that we needed that and it would be beneficial for our industry, we were able to accomplish that. So I think that's one of the great benefits, and the curriculum that we've been able to write and put into that cluster has helped other utilities to implement energy career programs in their local regions through their local utilities.
CEWD launched Careers in Energy Week in 2010. Recognizing that the week would provide unique opportunities for energy education, FEWC started the Careers in Energy Week competition for high school students and expanded it to include middle school students in 2015. Initially launched as an essay contest on energy career topics, in 2013 the contest became a video submission, allowing students to display their creativity and technological savvy. FEWC also received recognition honoring Careers in Energy Week from 2010 until 2014 with a proclamation signed by the Florida governor. The Florida Energy Teachers Network, or FETN, launched in June 2011, spearheaded by Jennifer Grove and Betsy Livingston. The program flourished under Dr. Susan Van Buren's leadership as an education and networking opportunity for Florida's science and energy teachers. In 2016, the event had its largest attendance to date. From 2011 to 2013, the consortium's focus was on the Get Into Energy Career Pathways pilot project through CEWD and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation grant. In 2014, the executive committee redesigned its marketing strategy by updating the logo, revamping the website, and creating the Wordle. The Wordle has allowed FEWC the opportunity to display the organization's logo and mission in a creative way.
Since inception, FEWC has grown every year and recently able to split from our state's workforce board to create our own not-for-profit organization to facilitate stability and growth for future needs of our members and allowed us to create governing documents and bylaws that support that goal.
As FEWC grows, we are reaching out to all forms of energy to have a place within the FEWC. Okaloosa Gas District just joined the FEWC in 2016 and have already assisted in reaching out to the Florida Natural Gas Association, which has a membership of over 100 companies in the state of Florida, representing every segment of the natural gas industry. We will continue to seek additional membership through our diversity efforts. This was just the next step of many, with more to come in our efforts to grow FEWC's diversity.
In 2016, FEWC celebrated its 10th anniversary, an entire decade of energy companies, contractors, and workforce development educators working together to create a talent pool for our state's energy industry. Going forward, our goal is to be inclusive, diverse group who collaborates and thinks outside of the box to create the next generation energy workforce for Florida.
I am energy.
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 We are energy.
Thank you for partnering with us to build Florida's energy workforce.